in 2022 when he ran 1:46.09 and then had his season end because of a health issue, diagnosed with a heart condition that abruptly ended his outdoor campaign. He was this year's SEC runner-up to Will Sumner of Georgia. This qualifying heat actually includes the top 3 finishers from the SEC 800-meter final. That's Will Sumner, who was the champion, Sam Whitmarsh, and also Tiernan Corkin of Ole Miss.
Yeah, this is a pretty stacked heat, and you might see all the time qualifiers come out of this one. The qualifying is just like every other lane race because they started in lanes. First 2 across the finish line will automatically qualify to Friday's final, and the next 3 fastest times over the 3 heats.
Therese Roden running exactly like he did at the NCAA Indoor Championships. A very aggressive starter, likes to get there and push the pace up front. Sumner positioning himself really well alongside him as well. Will Sumner just saw his teammates Elijah Godwin and, of course, also Kyle Garland competing in the decathlon. Another one of those Bulldogs to watch in this championship.
52.5 for the first 400. That's easy for Will Sumner. He can run sub 45 on a relay leg, and he takes command. The fabulous freshman from Georgia, went to high school there, grew up there, stayed in state. Sumner now, as he often does, just dominating this heat.
Watch out for Creighton Carroza of the University of Texas, working his way into second position as well. The hometown Austin kid looking to advance on to the final after taking a second-place finish at the NCAA Indoor Championships.
Washington's Sam Ellis is also there trying to get that second automatic qualifying position because Will Sumner is gone. Carroza is going to give up that second spot. So it will be Sam Ellis getting that second automatic qualifier. 1:46 flat for Sumner, and he had gapped the field with just a little more than 300 meters remaining, and no one responded. The SEC champion, as a freshman, is looking awfully strong as the champion. 52.5 going out, 53.5 coming back for Will Sumner.
One area of emphasis that he has really put a point on this outdoor season is improving in his last 100 meters. And you can see he got there up to the front with just over 300 meters to go. And what his mentality has been in the close is really emphasizing putting force into the ground when your feet hit the track, paying off very well as you see him positioning himself to contend for the NCAA title come Friday.
An impressive performance in this first semifinal by the fabulous freshman from Georgia. 1:46 flat, 1.4 seconds ahead of Sam Ellis, who also automatically qualified. Creighton Carroza from UT is going to have to sit back and wait and see what these next 2 heats yield. Right now, the bubble time would be Connor Murphy of Virginia at 1:48 flat. That's certain to improve. Semifinal number 2 on the track. And another Texas Longhorn we're going to be looking closely at, Yusuf Bizimana, the junior from London, England.
And it doesn't get any more entertaining in a semifinal than what we have right here, because we have Yusuf Bizimana, the NCAA Indoor Champion, going head-to-head with Navosky Anderson of Mississippi State. If you remember at the NCAA Indoor Championships, Navosky Anderson was initially the winner but was disqualified because he went too wide to try to fend off Yusuf Bizimana. And Greg Metcalf, the distance coach at the University of Texas, said even with as impressive as Bizimana's indoor season was, he's been on an entirely different level this outdoor season. But you know, Navosky Anderson is out for redemption after not able to take home that NCAA indoor 800-meter title.
A little shout out to Cash Powell, Long Beach State. Go 49ers, go Beach. Down there in lane number 2, qualifying into this NCAA semifinal. So it's Bizimana in position number 5, lane 5. Navosky Anderson, who was the SEC champion outdoors 2 years ago. And it is Cash Powell taking the early lead.
Also worth noting right there in lane 9, that is Ahmed Kadri from Eastern Kentucky, back from that steeple semifinal earlier, just over an hour ago.
There he is, Beach across his singlet. Cash Powell leading early. Anderson right there, marking him closely. Sean Dolan of Villanova is out there too. Bizimana a little bit boxed at the moment. And for Virginia Tech, that is Nick Plant. Slow first 400, 55.08. So that's going to play right into Navasky Anderson.
His coach, Chris Woods, said that going into this championship, the message was leave nothing to chance. Just stay out of traffic. He's a really savvy racer. You see he has that long stride. So to his advantage to get out there up front and stay out of trouble. And we start to see the pace quicken with 200 meters to go, Dwight.
I'll say Bizimana broke out of his box, and now the race is on. Anderson there on the rail, still in second. Sean Dolan from Villanova trying to make a race of it as well. So here comes Bizimana. Anderson looks like he could be overtaken for that second spot. He is. Anderson is suffering right now, even off that slow early pace in the time, 1:48.02. There will be no time qualifiers out of this heat because 1:48 flat was the bubble time from heat number 1. So Anderson will not advance by finishing third. And that was a smart move by Mehdi Yanuri of Oklahoma State to get in for that second spot.
Mehdi Yanuri previously competed at South Plains Junior College. Head coach at Oklahoma State, Dave Smith, took a chance on him and said it has paid off. Look at how far back he is, and then the way he closes in the final 100 meters. Bizimana looking incredibly poised and composed there up front. Phenomenal finishing kick. Yanuri gives a little wave to the crowd in celebration. Gotta feel good about that. Bizimana blowing a kiss to the hometown crowd here in Austin.
He wins it at 1:48.02. Yanuri at 1:48.28. That Navasky Anderson time of 1:48.79 will not advance. So he will watch this race from the stands on Friday. But it is Bizimana, the hometown favorite, downstairs with John.
Hometown favorite and maybe just favorite after that performance. Take us through your 2 laps.
It was good. I knew it was going to be hard navigating these heats. It's always hard. You got to respect everyone that comes in. Everyone deserves a shot. But yeah, this is my track. I've done 1,000 laps on it. I know the ins and outs of it. And I was just patient. And when it was time to go, I went. Simple as that.
Tell us how you're feeling, where your strength is. We were here for the Texas Relays. It was the middle of Ramadan. You were having to alter your schedule. How do we feel heading into Friday?
I mean, I'm feeling good. Ramadan was a challenge, but it was a no-brainer for me. I had to do it. More praise to the Lord. And yeah, I'm going to keep pushing, keep striving. And yeah, Friday can't come enough, quick enough. I'm ready.
Look forward to seeing you and Navasky again one more time on Friday. Good luck.
Thank you.
Dwight?
All right, John, we're going to go real quickly to pole vault. Simon Guttormson, the NCAA indoor champion, finally coming in. The barge, Dan O'Brien, is at what height?
It's coming up right now.
18.4.5, 5'60". Sort of the normal starting height for the senior from Princeton. He had quite the sojourn during the indoor season, flitting all over the world because the European Championships were in Istanbul, Turkey, right at the time between the SEC Championships and the NCAAs. This is Jacob Engler of Washington, the senior, with the bar at 5'60". So it turns out Guttormson has decided to pass. It's a large field here because there are 24 athletes, 12 from the East Regionals, 12 from the West Regionals. So these field events, especially the pole vault, takes quite a bit of time, and that is a lifetime best for Engler. A good time to have it as well.
And perfect 4 jumps. That makes it 4 jumps in a row, and he will take the lead.
All right, back quickly over to the third and final semifinal of the 800 meters. This is Aiden McCarthy of Cal Poly SLO, SLO, San Luis Obispo. The Mustangs will be in position number 5 in this third and final heat. What an advantage this heat has, knowing that the second heat went slow. So those who are unable to get into the top 2, as long as they are running fast in this heat, they got a good chance of advancing through to Friday's final.
And McCarthy looked fantastic, in those West prelims, clocking 146.26. Redshirt sophomore is Cal Poly's first national qualifier since 2017. Also seeing up front, that is Oliver DeSamuels of Penn State, the Big Ten indoor 800-meter champion, making his NCAA championship outdoor debut.
Top two automatically move on.
Coming up in the first 400, definitely slower than the first heat, but quicker than the second. 53.5, it pretty much splits the times going out in the first and second heat. So Olivia DeSamuel from Canada and Penn State. Now here comes Aiden McCarthy up on his shoulder, passes him with a little less than 300 to go, retaking control.
And then that's Baylor Franklin of Ole Miss mixing it up as well, getting himself well into position.
Dujian Blackman of Hampton and Jamaica there in second place with just a little over 120 meters to go, but it is all Aiden McCarthy. Since he took over with 300 meters to go, it's going to really be a race at this point for second place. But on the outside, a move is being made by Abdullah Hassan of Wisconsin. No, that's not Wisconsin. Yes, it's in
Handel
third
Robin
place.
of Penn State.
Penn State. Robin, the freshman, comes through and grabs the qualifying position, 147.60, so not a lot faster than that second heat. That first heat was very quick because of Will Sumner. Let's take a look and see what happened to Ole Miss's runner right at the end, just trying to get that qualifier in the last moments, and Baylor Franklin just gets his feet caught up. There's McCarthy, followed by the freshman Robon from Penn State, getting the automatic qualifiers in this third and final semifinal.
What a well-executed close from Handel Robin, third in the NCAA Indoor Championship.